Snow, ice, rain, you name it. We've had it here in the mountain state of West Virginia, and a lot of postponements for high school basketball. But finally back inside the high school gym tonight here inside the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Welcome inside St. Albans High School for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference showdown between the Hurricane Redskins and the St. Albans Red Dragons. I'm Jack Wither. Thanks for joining us right here on Metro News TV as well as Video Productions as we take a look at these two teams. First for the visiting Redskins, under 15th year head coach Lance Sutherland. They come in tonight 5-2 overall. The only two losses coming to a pair of out-of-state teams during a holiday break. And then they coming off a victory at Winfield. They haven't played since the 28th of December, so they're itching to get back on the court as well as the Red Dragons. That was a victory over Winfield, a Putnam County rival, 62-58, where Hurricane shot 41% in that ballgame. They were 5 of 13, 39% from behind the arc, and 11 of 20, just 55% from the free throw line in that victory over Winfield. For St. Albans and our 6-year head coach Brian England, they come in with a record of 2-4. Their last outing was a overtime victory right here inside the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. That was a 68-65 victory over number 1 Nitro. And I say number 1, that's Class AAA number 1 Nitro Wildcats. So again, both these teams itching to get back out on the court and play somebody else after the long delay and postponements. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and take a look at the starters tonight for the Red Dragons and the Redskins coming up next here on Metro News TV.
Ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
Hello, I'm Chris Braley, owner of Braley Care Homes. What separates Braley Care Homes apart is that we focus on home. Home is where they want to be, and home is what we give them. We are licensed for 16 residents, which allows us to provide individual attention to those that need it. We prepare home-cooked meals in our country kitchen so they can have a sensory experience of that process. When I have a family member come to me and say, gosh, they seem to be so much calmer, or they're talking so much more, that means everything to me.
Braley Care Homes, where caring is our business.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
At Manny Ellis & Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. Jack Withrow alongside our video production crew. Tonight's high school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Tonight's game also sponsored by Black Angus Meats and Deli in St. Albans for the freshest cut meat right in the store. Black Angus Meats and Deli, 722 Canal Terrace in St. Albans, 304-727-1234. St. Albans and Hurricane, a couple of Mountain State Athletic Conference foes, set to tip it up here shortly So we take a look again at these two teams. First for Hurricane, again coming in at 5-2 under 15-year head coach Lance Sutherland. Scoring as a team, 63 points a game. They're holding their opponents to 59 points a game. As a team for the Redskins, they shoot from the field 44%, 36% from behind the arc, and 54% at the free throw line. They come in tonight, and they are led by 6'3" junior guard Carson Odell. He averages just over 18 points a game, shoots the ball 45% from the field. He's connected 21 times from behind the arc. He had 17 points the other day in that victory. I say the other day, it was back on December 28th against Winfield, so 17 points in that victory. Also, JoJo Green, the 6'4", 210-pound junior wing player, averages just over 12 points a game. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists in that victory against Winfield. No Sean Hampton. He'll get the start tonight, the 5'10 sophomore guard, averaging 7 points. He had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in the victory against Winfield. 6'4 senior wing player Sean Legros will get the start tonight, 4.1 points a game for Legros. And then Jack Willis, the 6-foot junior guard, will round out the starting lineup for the Redskins tonight. He averages almost 5 points a game. He had 3 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists in that victory over Winfield. And that's, again, they shot 41% from the field, 39% from behind the arc, and just 55% from the free throw line. I know Lance Sutherland would love to see those numbers go up just a bit tonight. For St. Albans, the Red Dragons coming off the victory back on January 3rd here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. That was over AAA #1 Nitro in overtime, 68-65. The Red Dragons, 6th-year head coach Brian England, they come in with a 2-4 record. And I was talking to Coach England tonight, and this is the first game this year that he has had everybody dress. He has been at least short one man every game this season, and everybody on the roster is dressing tonight. They are shooting the ball, scoring 55, just over 55 points a game, and allowing 59 to their opponents. Shooting from the field as a team, 40%, 25% from behind the arc, and 51% from the free throw line. They are led in scoring by 6-foot sophomore guard Brogan Sams. He was a hero the other night against Nitro, hit that three-pointer in overtime to give the Red Dragons the victory. Brogan Sams averaging almost 18 points a game, shoots 37% from the field, is connected 12 times from behind the arc. He had 21 points in that victory over Nitro to go with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Tyron Pollen, the 6'6 senior forward, coming in tonight, averaging just over 11 points, 11.2, 6.7 rebounds a contest. He had 15 points, 9 rebounds in that victory over the Nitro Wildcats. Deuce McLean, the 5'7 senior guard, averaging 6.2 points a game, gets the start tonight. He had 21 points in that victory over Nitro. Then Curtis Parks, the 6'7 senior forward, would also start tonight, averaging 2 points a game for head coach Brian England. And to round out the starting lineup for the Red Dragons will be 5'8 junior guard Zay Hall. Zay Hall returning to the lineup here tonight, averaging 15 points a game, shoots 53% from the field. His last game actually was against Musselman High School. That was played up in Summersville at that Winter Classic they had. He had 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 steals in that victory over Musselman. We'll take another break. We've got about 4.5 minutes here on a pregame clock. St. Albans still out on the court going through their warm-ups. Hurricane has retreated to the locker room. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the start of tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference Showdown. It's St. Albans and Hurricane coming up next here on Metro News TV.
I'm Chris Braley, owner of Braley Care Homes. What separates Braley Care Homes apart is that we focus on home. Home is where they want to be, and home is what we give them. We are licensed for 16 residents, which allows us to provide individual attention to those that need it. We prepare home-cooked meals in our country kitchen so they can have a sensory experience of that process. When I have a family member come to me and say, gosh, they seem to be so much calmer, or they're talking so much more, that means everything to me.
Braley Care Homes, where caring is our business.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Ready to hit the road with Gomart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the Gomart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to Gomart.com for more details.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Welcome back inside St. Albans High School. Jack Wither alongside our video production crew and Metro News TV on board here tonight as Hurricane has visited the St. Albans Red Dragons, two teams that know each other very well, especially the coaches, Brian England and Lance Southern. Of course, Brian in his 6th year at St. Albans. Lance in his 15th season at the helm of the Redskins. Brian England was the head coach at one time down at Winfield High School, so the rivalry continues here tonight between these two teams. We'll take a look at the latest coaches poll in the state of West Virginia for Quad A. Coming in at number 1, Spring Mills, just ahead of Morgantown High School, and that's a big game. They play each other tonight up in Morgantown inside the Rowdy Center. So we'll keep an eye on that one. So Spring Mills at number 1, Morgantown at 2. Then you've got George Washington at 3, followed by Spring Valley at 4, and 5 would be Woodrow Wilson. South Charleston, Parkersburg South, Martinsburg University, and Hedgesville is your 6 through 10 teams in the latest Quad A coaches poll for the boys in AAA. Nitro still at number 1, just ahead of Shady Spring at 2. Then followed by Bridgeport. Herbert Hoover got a first place vote. They're undefeated on the season. Then at 5, Fairmont Senior in Class AAA, followed by Chapmanville, Wayne, Ripley, Greenbrier East, and Princeton. Class AA for the boys basketball coaches poll. Wheeling Central at the top, followed by Logan, then Williamstown. Logan defeating Williamstown the other day. 4 is Wyoming East, James Monroe, Ravenswood, Doddridge County, Charleston Catholic, Midland Trail, and Bluefield. Teams are back out, lined up, and now we'll send it across the court for tonight's introductions of the starting lineups.
Junior ROTC is to provide leadership education by strengthening character with the
ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.
Hello, I'm Chris Braley, owner of Braley Care Homes. What separates Braley Care Homes apart is that we focus on home. Home is where they want to be, and home is what we give them. We are licensed for 16 residents, which allows us to provide individual attention to those that need it. We prepare home-cooked meals in our country kitchen so they can have a sensory experience of that process. When I have a family member come to me and say, gosh, they seem to be so much calmer, or they're talking so much more, that means everything to me.
Braley Care Homes, where caring is our business.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental
There you have the starting lineups tonight. St. Albans and Hurricane. Hurricane in the away all-black jersey. Says Hurricane across the chest in red with the red numbers and everything trimmed out in the white. For St. Albans, the home white jerseys with the black numbers and lettering. It's got the St. Albans logo on the middle of the chest. The black numbers with the red trim. Head coach Brian England of St. Albans. Lance Sutherland for Hurricane. As we are set to go here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us right here on Metro News TV app and on Video Productions. Tonight's game brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Go for good times, go for GoMart. Curtis Parks and Sean Legros to jump center court. Ball is in the air, tipped back and controlled by Carson Odell and Hurricane. They'll have first possession going left to right as you're looking down on the court Man-to-man defense for St. Albans. Legros penetrates in the paint and kisses it off the glass for two to unwrap the scoring here tonight. Went right at Curtis Parks. Curtis Parks stands 6'7". Legros at 6'4". Brogan Sam's left wing. He's contacted. No whistle. Goes to the floor, but St. Albans controls it. McLean out top over to Pollen. Near side, Zay Hall. They work it back around the perimeter over into the right wing. Off the screen, Sam's penetrates down the middle of the paint. Floats that one up. No good, but into the hands of Parks. Parks reverse layup. In and out, won't go. And finally cleared out by JoJo Green for Hurricane. Good look at it for Curtis Parks. Just couldn't get it to go down. Now Legros with it over the left wing. Odell, he's bumped, but no whistle. And now Hurricane will set up out top with no Sean Hampton. Right side of the lane. Shot won't go. Legros with the offensive board. He powers down in the low block, gets it knocked away, but gathers it up into the corner. High arcing three. Front iron won't go. Tipped around and finally controlled by the Red Dragons. Here comes Zay Hall. Across the timeline, near side, gets it into the corner. McLean looking for a screen. He'll split a couple of defenders, throws it up off the backboard. Saved by Sams, but right into the hands of JoJo Green. And here comes Hurricane leading 2-0 here early. Odell into the paint. He'll flip it up. Rolls off the iron, won't go. And quickly, here comes St. Albans down the other side, and a bump there, and they'll get the foul on Jack Willis, the 6-foot junior guard. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1 on Hurricane. Zay Hall, the 5'8" guard, brings it across the timeline. No Sean Hampton will pick him up. Man-to-man defense for Hurricane. Sam's catch, shoot from the left wing. That went off the mark. Corralled by Legros. Early going here in the first quarter, 2-0. Hurricane leading St. Albans. Odell catches near side, now out top. Green penetrates, floats it up with the right hand. That one short. And here comes Zay Hall, and he is fouled. Let's see if they get this one on. They get it on. They get it on Hampton. That's his first. Take a look at the replay there. Team foul number 2. That's his first. Deuce McLean works it in the low post. Pollen turns, shot up, won't go. Airballed it. Gets his own rebound, though. Back out top, they'll reset up the offense. Sams, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Curtis Parks. Came up to set the screen, but just didn't keep his feet solid. Kind of moved his body and feet, and that's an easy call on the illegal screen. His first, team foul number 1 on St. Albans as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Odell, right wing. He can shoot the ball. Flips it in. Legros goes hard to the basket, up and in. 4-0. Hurricane, all 4 points right now for Sean Legros. Legros had a terrific year on the football field for head coach Donnie Mays and the Redskins. Nice penetrate move there, and a whistle and a foul as McLean hits the deck. They get that foul on JoJo Green. That's his first. So 2 shots coming up for Deuce McLean, the senior, shooting 56% from the free throw line on the season, and he catches the front of the iron and rolls that one in. Second shot coming up for McLean. Before that happens, we'll have a substitution, and that'll be 6'3" junior guard Xavier Clare. He'll enter for Parks. Second shot coming up, and that one off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Clare gets it back out. McLean works it over to the left side. Sam's three-pointer is good. Somebody's shoe came off, and The Red Dragons with the three-pointer from Brogan Sams has tied it up here at 4-piece. That's Sam's 13th three-pointer on the season. It was Jack Willis's shoe that came off. Full court pressure being applied by the Red Dragons. They get it into Hampton. He is guarded by Zay Hall as they bring it across the timeline near side. Hampton powers his way into the paint. Can't get it to go. Tip up not there for Legros, and finally tipped out into the hands of St. Albans, and here they come down the other side. Claire gathers, turns, kicks it to the corner. Three on the way is good from the left side for Zay Hall. His seventh three-pointer, and again, he hasn't played since the Musselman victory up in Summersville, but gives the lead to St. Albans, their first lead of the night. And now a turnover. Here comes Sams down the other side in transition. Layup off the glass is good for Brogan Sams. Quickly down the other side, JoJo Green. Legros, he'll pull up right wing. That one in and out, and again, corralled by St. Albans. Taken away, though, by Odell. They've got numbers, and he is fouled going to the basket. They'll get the foul on Zay Hall. 9-4 your score. St. Albans leading Hergen as you take a look at that last reach-in foul on Zay Hall. That'll send Carson Odell, the 6'3 junior, to the foul line. First shot up, and he left it short off the front iron, no good. Curtis Sparks will re-enter for St. Albans for Pollen. And for the first time tonight, we see the 5'7 freshman, Jakari Good. Good had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists against Nitro in that victory, as the second one up and in for Odell, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Makes it a 4-point advantage for St. Albans, 3:20 to go here, first quarter. Hall out top, guarded by Hampton. He whips it over here, near side. Brogan Sams looking for a screen, gets one. Almost a steal by Legros. Good, top of the key. They leave him wide open. His three is short and out of bounds over to Hurricane. Just a 31% free throw shooter on the season for the freshman Jakari Good, and that one came up woefully short. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 9-5, the St. Albans lead. Hampton works it across the timeline quickly. Goes to the basket and flips it up off the glass and in for Noshawn. Hampton's first basket of the evening. Cuts the lead to 2 for the Red Dragons. Brogan Sams out top of the key. Pull up just inside the three-point line. And the mid-range jumper is good for Brogan Sams. He's got 7 points. 2:28 to go here in the opening quarter. JoJo Green walks it across the timeline and hands it over to Willis. Jack Willis out top, gives up his dribble. Now Legros, and we've got contact away from the ball, and that's going to be a foul on St. Albans' Jakari Good. His first, team foul number 3 on the Red Dragons. They'll spot the ball underneath the basket for Hurricane as Hampton will trigger it in along the baseline. Floats it out top, and that one knocked away by Good. Takeaway. Good. Powers in, contacts, and the ball wedges in between the basket and the backboard. So Good will go to the line to shoot 2. And they get that foul on Carson Odell. So freshman Jakari Good, 44% free throw shooter on the season. And he buries the first one. Just the 10th and 11th trip to the foul line for the freshman this season. As a second shot up, and that one's short, tipped into the hands of Willis. Here comes Hampton quickly into the front court. 2 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Hampton, nice take to the basket, couldn't get it to go down. Here comes St. Albans on a transition. Up ahead, Hall to the basket and lays it up and in off the glass. And timeout taken by Hurricane head coach Lance Sutherland. You take a look at that power move to the basket in transition for Zay Hall. St. Albans leading Hurricane, 1:51 to go here in the opening quarter, 14-7 here on Metro News TV.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
High school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by Go-Mart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. 1:51 to go here, opening a quarter. St. Albans with a 7-point advantage, 14-7 over Hurricane. Coming out of the timeout, taken by head coach Lance Sutherland. Jack Willis will walk it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense. Odell catches, shoots, and that one's good for a long two from the right side. His first field goal of the evening. He's got 3 points. Sams pull up straight away, and the answer from Brogan Sams. And now pressure, almost a turnover. Hampton gathers. Now he sprints into the front court, into the corner. Legros, he'll pull up. Mid-range jumper from the left side. That one high off the iron and corralled by Claire. Zay Hall out top. Works over on the right side, Sams. Brogan Sams, he'll pull up. Defender right in his face, and I believe Willis got a hand on it. Outlet pass, and that one picked off by Claire, and here comes St. Albans again. Hampton, nice hustle, takes it right back, and Claire swipes it from behind. Up ahead into the corner. Good. Works it into the middle of the court. Feeds it down inside. Pollins shot up and in. Nice find that time by Jakari Good. As Tyron Pollins standing down on that low post. 18-9. St. Albans with the lead over Hurricane. Odell quickly catch and shoot. That one's short, though, into the hands of Claire. And now St. Albans slows it down, and they'll look to take the last shot of the opening quarter. As Good has it here near side, 9 seconds. Right elbow shot up and in from the right side from Xavion Claire. And a heave at the buzzer brings us to the end of the first quarter. All Red Dragons right now over the Redskins as St. Albans leading Hurricane 20-9 here on Metro News TV.
Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Tonight's game sponsored by Black Angus Meats and Deli in St. Albans for the freshest cut meat right in the store. Black Angus Meats and Deli, 722 Canal Terrace in St. Albans, 304-727-1234. After one, St. Albans leading Hurricane 20-9 Brogan Sam's leading all scorers with 9 points. Just 3 players for Hurricane in the scoring column. 4 points for Legros. Carson Odell with 3. Deuce McLean feeds it outside. Now Pollen down in the paint. Turns, shot up, and rolls it in for Pollen's 4th point of the evening. And they open up their largest lead of the night, 22-9. As JoJo Green jogs it across the timeline. Out top, picked up by Xavion Clare. Tried to penetrate on the right side, got cut off, and now feeds it over the right side. Dews into the lineup for the Redskins, the WU football commit. He'll be headed up to Morgantown as he tried to penetrate baseline, but was cut off and then fouled by Pollen. That's his first, team foul number 1 on St. Albans. Willis will trigger it in, near side baseline. Still looking again, finally finds Dews over on the left wing. He'll back it back out, reset the offense for the Redskins. Looking for Odell, and Deuce McLean is right in his hip pocket, and that ball thrown away by Willis. Another turnover. Quickly, all the way down, nobody there for Hurricane, and an easy layup for Zay Hall, and a timeout taken by Hurricane. A full timeout from Lance Sutherland. Will take it with him with 6:56 to go. Here in the second quarter, St. Albans 24, Hurricane 9 here on Metro News TV.
Performance Chevrolet wants to get you in a new ride for 2025.
So bring in anything you can push, pull, or drag, and we guarantee $1,000 trade.
Now's the time to buy, with falling rates and no payment till spring.
Check out our great rebates and easy-to-use online finance application process.
Let service get your ride ready for the new year and the tough winter months ahead.
Drive into 2025 with Performance Chevrolet.
If you just got $1,000 for a yard ornament, you've been to truck country.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
Welcome back inside Tex-Hib Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. Jack Withler alongside the video production crew on Video Productions, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Metro News television app tonight. St. Albans leading Hurricane 24-9. They score from up north in Morgantown. After one quarter, Spring Mills leading Morgantown 15-8. Coming out of the timeout, taken by Hurricane. JoJo Green works it into the front court. Dews over on the left wing, gives up his dribble. Back out to Green, almost threw that one away. Right now, Hurricane baffled by this defense as Odell finally collects and his shot up and in for Carson Odell. He's got 5 points. Hall works over on the right side. Brogan Sams guarded by Willis. Holds it, looking for a screen. Now penetrates towards the baseline. Now reverses it back out. Working around the perimeter. Left side, 3 on the way. That one too strong. Rebound, scramble for it, and out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Xavion Clare. As Curtis Parks will re-enter for the Red Dragons, and he'll give Pollen a rest. Just over 6 minutes to go here, second quarter. St. Albans leading Hurricane. Green again. Brings the ball across the timeline over to Willis. Willis holds, looking for Odell as he cuts through. Now Noshawn Hampton works his way down in the paint, forces his way through a couple defenders, and scoop shot up and in for Noshawn Hampton. He's got 4 points. Zay Hall out top, works it over to Parks, and now Deuce McLean. McLean right wing. Dribbles down into the paint, goes right to the basket, up and in. The lane opened up for Deuce, and he took advantage. He's got 3 points. 26-13, St. Albans. Hampton back over to Green. They're working around the perimeter here near side. Now Odell cutting over on the right side. His shot back iron, tipped out, corralled by Claire. Claire coast to coast and then stops. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Hurricane. They get that foul on Tyshawn Dews. That's his first. Team foul number 1 on the Redskins. Checking in for the first time tonight, the 5'9" freshman Parker Odell. Claire, right wing, feeds it down in the park. Ball tipped away into the hands of JoJo Green. Turnover on St. Albans. Green out top of the key. Spin move in the paint. Throws it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go down, but draws a whistle and a foul. So JoJo Green will head to the line to shoot 2. They get the foul on Deuce McLean. You see the move there by Green. 6'4", 210-pound junior. It's 39% from the foul line on the season, and that one rims out no good. Green has yet to score tonight. Came in tonight averaging 12.1 points a game as his second shot. And that one too strong. Curtis Parks goes high into the air and pulls down the rebound. Jakari Good out top. The freshman guard had a terrific game against Nitro. Lobs it down into Parks. Kick out. Good. They swing it over the left side. Pollen wide open. 3 is good. Tyron Pollen with 7 points now. 29-13, St. Albans leading. 4:22 to go here in the first half. Green again out top near center circle. Works over on the right side to Odell. That's Carson Odell. Penetrates and shot up and in and count the basket and a foul. Nice take by Carson Odell. They get that one on McLean. That's his second. Nice body control there by Odell. Absorbed the contact. Well, now a discussion between the officials. They do count the basket. St. Hall will re-enter for the Red Dragons. The and one here for Carson Odell. Odell, a 94% free throw shooter on the season, and he misses that one as Parks collects. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. St. Albans leading 29-15. Hall. Kick out to Good. He eyes the basket. Now the shot won't go. Parks with the rebound. His putback not there. And here comes JoJo Green for Hurricane. Works it over the right side. Odell, corner 3, but the whistle. And they get a travel on Parker Odell. Kind of shuffled his feet there. And they get him for a travel. Turnover gives the ball back to St. Albans. 3:45 to go, second quarter. Here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Hurricane hasn't played since December 28th. As nice take there, slapped away, rejected by Carson Odell. Parker Odell with it. Works it up to JoJo Green. And a reach-in foul, bad foul there on Jakari Good. That'll be his second. Team foul number 4 on St. Albans, and checking in for the first time tonight. 6'1" junior Holden Young for the Red Dragons. 3:23 to go here, second quarter. JoJo Green, right wing. Dribbles, hands it off. Carson Odell, closely guarded by Hall. Works it over to Parker Odell on the left wing, now out top Legros. Long 3, right side is good for JoJo Green. His first field goal, first points of the evening for Green. 11-point advantage. Sams, the answer. His second three-pointer of the evening. He's got 12 points. And ball loose and almost a turnover. Some miscommunication there for the Redskins. Parks had his hand on it for a second, but couldn't corral it before it went out of bounds. Checking back in for the Redskins will be Jack Willis. No, Sean Hampton will get a break. As Green will trigger it in front of the St. Albans bench. Gets it into Willis. Again, man-to-man defense for St. Albans. Green out top of the key. Now backs it back out center court. Resets the offense. They spread it out. Legros, top of the key, back to JoJo Green. Takes a look at the basket, and now a whistle and a travel on Green. Time Hurricanes just spread everybody out to the four corners, and I don't look like they were trying to get the ball over to JoJo Green for a three, and he shuffled his feet. Sam's right wing, closely guarded by Parker Odell. Now Holden Young works it over here near side. We approach the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Sam's left side, pull up, three off the front iron, no good. Parks had his hands on it, taken away by Legros. Here comes Hurricane. Parks slow to get back. JoJo Green penetrates. Floater up with the right hand. Too strong. Holland with the rebound. Kick out. Young works it up. Sams gives it back into Parks, and his layup not there. On a run out, up ahead, JoJo Green, layup is good. .12 advantage, St. Albans quickly. Brogan Sams in the corner, reverses it back out to Young. Into the corner. Zay Hall back to Young in the corner. Thought about the three, closely guarded by Legros. Sams, they leave him wide open. Shot up and in. Another three for Brogan Sams, and he's got 15 points. 35-20, St. Albans leading as we go under a minute here in the first half. Legros, right wing, gives up his dribble, looking for help. Now Willis, top of the key. Feeds it down into the paint, and contact as Carson Odell knocked to the floor. They get the foul on Zay Hall. That's his second. Team foul number 5, so 2 shots coming up for Carson Odell. Odell just 1 of 3 on the night, make it 1 of 4 from the foul line. Xavier Clare will re-enter for the Red Dragons. And Carson Odell came in tonight from the foul line, 16 of 17. And he's had some issues here from the foul line in the first half. Second shot, rolls that one off the front of the iron and in. 1 of 2, he's got 8 points. Three-quarter pressure by the Redskins. Sams gets it in the front court. Parks works it over on the right side to Young. He'll back it back out with 30 seconds. Sams, right side. That one blocked, but into the hands of Pollen. Pollen looking for help. Kicks it out. Claire. He spots up 3. That one too strong. Scramble for the rebound. Corralled by Legros. 12 seconds up ahead. Odell, layup is good for Parker Odell and draws the foul. Get the foul on Parks there. And the and one for Parker Odell. Second personal on Parks. And he completes the three-point play. 35-24, 7 seconds. Sams kicks it over. Pollen, reverse layup, rolls off the iron, no good. Rebound, Hurricane, a heave at the buzzer, no good from JoJo Green. Brings us to the end of the first half here in St. Albans High School, Brogan Sands leading all scorers. He's got 15 points as St. Albans leading Hurricane 35-24 here on Metro News Television.
Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at wvhtf.org.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame Body Shop is there for you?
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at wvhtf.org.
Halftime here at St. Albans High School. The Red Dragons leading the Redskins of Hurricane 35-24. Jack Whitler alongside the video production crew. Thanks for joining us tonight right here on Metro News Television. Tonight's game brought to you by Go-Mart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. Also, tonight's game is sponsored by Black Angus Meats and Deli in St. Albans. For the freshest cut meat right in the store, Black Angus Meats and Deli, 722 Canal Terrace right here in St. Albans, 304-727-1234. Take a look at the halftime scoring stats for Hurricane. They are led by Carson Odell, their leading scorer coming into the night, the 6'3 junior guard. He's got 8 points. 5 points at the halftime break for JoJo Green. JoJo Green did not score in the first quarter. All 5 of his points coming in that second quarter. 4 points apiece for Sean Legros. Legros had the first 2 field goals for the Redskins, but did not score after that. 4 points for Noshawn Hampton. And 3 points coming off the bench tonight for the freshman guard in Parker Odell. For Hurricane, they're 3 of 7 from the foul line in that first half. For St. Albans, they're led by their sophomore guard, Brogan Sams, their leading scorer coming into tonight, averaging just over 18 points. He's got 15 points here at the halftime break, including 3 3-pointers. 7 points apiece for Zay Hall and Tyron Pollen. 3 points for Deuce McLean, 2 points for Xavion Clare, and 1 point for Jakari Good. Here at the break, St. Albans just went to the foul line 4 times. They converted 2 of those. All 4 of those foul shots coming in the first quarter. St. Albans led 20-9 after the first quarter, and second quarter, each team scoring 15 points apiece. So the score remains an 11-point advantage here at the halftime break for the Red Dragons, 35-24. Coming up next for St. Albans, they'll go on the road at Parkersburg on Thursday night, and then on Saturday they'll be at Capital. Then next week on January 22nd, they'll be back on the road again for Spring Valley before returning home on the 28th. Of course, this schedule probably will change a lot due to the postponements. They had 3 games that were postponed because of the weather. That was at Calvary Baptist, a home contest with Parkersburg South and Riverside. Hurricane, they'll be back in action tonight. They'll be back home at Hurricane High School on the 20th of January. So the Parkersburg Big Reds will come to Hurricane on the 20th, and then they'll entertain the Black Eagles of South Charleston on January the 22nd. Looking at some halftime scores around the Mountain State. Again, I'm trying to find the Morgantown Spring Mills score, and it is at halftime. Spring Mills continues to lead Morgantown at the break, 27-20. That one being played at Morgantown High School. We've got about 3 minutes on a halftime clock. St. Albans back out quickly out of the locker room going through their halftime warm-ups. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half from here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. You're watching high school basketball right here on the Metro News Television.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Jack Whitler alongside our video production crew here tonight. St. Albans leading Hurricane 35-24. Another halftime score. George Washington all over Huntington. 41-26. Noah Lewis for George Washington. 15 points and 8 rebounds in the first half for the Patriots. Up in Parkersburg, it's Parkersburg all over the Patriots of Parkersburg South. A halftime score in that one, 39-19. Parkersburg leading Parkersburg South. And again, at half in Morgantown, Spring Mills leading Morgantown 27-20. in that battle of Quad A number 1 and number 2. Of course, it's a rematch of the 4A state title game last year that went into overtime where Morgantown won it. 35-24, St. Albans leading Hurricane. As we get set for the second half, it'll be Hurricane ball. They'll go right to left as you're looking down on the court here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Of course, we haven't had any boys high school basketball in the state of West Virginia because of all the snow and ice here the last 2 weeks. Red Dragons finally back out on the courts. They last played on January 3rd. Hurricanes' last contest came December 28th against Winfield. Almost a steal by Sams. Willis penetrates, and he is fouled by Claire. Kind of just nonchalantly dribbled down into the paint. I thought he would take the open shot from the left wing, gave that up. So a foul on Claire. That's his first. And Willis at the line. That one rims in and out, no good. Just his third trip to the foul line on the season, where he's 1 of 2. The second shot up, a high arcing shot, and that one swishes in. Hall quickly into the front court, splits a couple of defenders. That one rejected away by Legros. Willis with it. Up ahead, Odell left wing into the corner, Hampton. Slings it over the right side. Wide open three for Green off the front iron. It looked good. That one tipped away. Legros gathers. Turnover on St. Albans. Legros penetrates. Now over to Willis. Back out. Straightaway three for Green this time. And this time he connects. His second three of the evening. He's got 8 points. Sams lost the handle and turned it over. Second turnover of the second half here for the Red Dragons. And now checking in for Hurricane will be Tyshawn Dews, as Willis will head to the bench. 35-28. A 4-0 run here to start things off for the Redskins. There's Hampton out top. Works it over to Sean Legros. Now Green comes out and gathers. They working around the perimeter. Legros cutting through, not there. Dews gave up his dribble, now looking to hand it off, and finally gives it over to JoJo Green. Cut down the right side is up and in for Dews. Nice find by Legros. A 6-0 run now here for the Redskins. Has cut that 11-point halftime lead down to 5. McLean left wing. Sams, three's good. He's got 18 points. That's his 4th three-pointer of the evening. JoJo Green left wing. And now whistle, and they're going to get a foul on St. Albans' Deuce McLean. He and Carson Odell were tied up coming across the lane. That's his 3rd personal. He'll come out of the ball game, and Jakari Good, the freshman, will re-enter. Carson Odell will inbound it, baseline, near side, gets it into Green. Back to Odell. He'll fire up a three. That one rolls across the iron, no good. Zay Hall collects, and here comes Hall. Quickly kicks it to the corner. Good, thought about the three, now puts it on the floor into the paint. Pull up, 15-footer straight away, rolls off the iron, no good. Eight-point advantage for St. Albans, right side Legros. Puts it on the floor. Almost a steal there. Willis gives it right back to Legros, and he pump fakes And Tyron Pollen just runs him over and then goes over and helps him up off the floor. Nice show of sportsmanship from the senior. That's his second personal. Team foul number 3 on St. Albans. As Holden Young will enter for the Red Dragons. Brogan Sams will take a seat over on the bench with 5:18 to go here in the third quarter. Green shoves himself down into the paint. Now the kick out from Legros as Green gets it back over on the right side. JoJo Green penetrates with a dribble into the paint. A shot no good. A lot of contact. And now a takeaway by Hampton. Hampton's scoop shot won't go. Batted around and finally gathered up in the corner by Hall. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by St. Albans head coach Brian England. He saw his player in trouble in the corner, so he calls a 30-second timeout. High school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by Go-Mart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. Also tonight's game sponsored by Black Angus Meats and Deli in St. Albans for the freshest cut meat right in the store. Black Angus Meats and Deli, 722 Canal Terrace here in St. Albans, 304-727-1234. Timeout taken by head coach Brian England of St. Albans, trying to keep possession with 4:52 to go here in the third quarter. Red Dragons leading by 8, 38-30. Pressure being applied by the Redskins as Good works it over to Brogan Sams near side. Sams trying to get it across the timeline, now gives up his dribble, looking for help. Sams cannot get it across the timeline, and Brian England had to burn another timeout. Another 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. With 4:40 to go, 38-30, St. Albans leading Hurricane. They'll inbound it over on the far side, three-quarter court, when we come out of the timeout. Four minutes to go in that third quarter up at George Washington up on the hill. They still lead Huntington 47-28 in that one. Cabell Midland leading South Charleston entering the fourth quarter, 44-32. As Pollen has it in the corner, kicks it out. Now right side, Sam splits a couple defenders, works it to the corner, good. Try to penetrate baseline, now works it back out top, resets the offense. Hall into the corner, Claire, three, up and in from the right corner for Xavion Claire. Gives him 5 points on the evening, and the lead right back to 11. That's where we were at the halftime break. 41-30, midway here in the third quarter. JoJo Green, left wing. And now an offensive foul called. I believe this is going to go against Sean Hampton, and it does. That's his second. Team foul number 1 on Hurricane. Again, they apply that zone pressure. Easily broken. Sams. Bounce pass down low. Post up and in for Pollen. Gives him 9 points on the evening and a 13-point advantage for St. Albans. JoJo Green works it over in the left wing, hands it off to Willis. Jack Willis gave up his dribble. Now Odell into the paint, fumbled it for a moment. Brian England wanted a travel, didn't get the call. They say he was juggling it. Claire down inside, and now we have a held ball possession arrow pointing towards the Red Dragons. Carson Odell now with 10 points. First player for the Redskins in double figures. St. Albans inbounds it over the left wing. Sam's closely guarded, knocked away, and out of bounds. Nice defense by Jack Willis. As he goes crashing into the St. Albans bench. Quickly, they inbound it into the corner. Sam's, they leave him open. Fires up a three, won't go. Scramble for the rebound, and they say it was last touch by St. Albans over to Hurricane. (43-32). St. Albans leading here in the third quarter. Almost a takeaway by Hall. Hampton off the screen. Flips it back down inside to Legros, and he goes crashing into the bleachers behind the basket. A turnover on Hurricane. Curtis Parks will re-enter for St. Albans. Zone pressure again by Hurricane. They flip it up left side. Hall takes it strong to the basket. Left his layup short though. Green gathers up ahead. Hampton works it over the right side. Willis kick out. Green straight away. Puts it on the floor though. Back over. Legros pump fake. Shot won't go. And Pollen with the rebound. And we have a injured player down for St. Albans underneath the basket to your right. And that is Zay Hall. As on that last layup, I'm not sure if he's cramping, and it looks maybe that is the case. Of course, Zay Hall has not played since the victory back on the 27th of December, as they'll help him off and over to the training table. It looked like a cramp, but I could be wrong on that. Hopefully I'm correct on that. 2:31 to go, third quarter action. And pressure being applied by the Redskins. Good. Works it into the front court, but he stepped out of bounds over on the far side. A turnover. Gives the ball back to Hurricane. JoJo Green, nice defense that time for the Redskins. Willis. Right side, Carson Odell off the screen. Tried to get it back to JoJo Green. He'll fire up a three. That one's short. Long rebound into the hands of Pollen. Pollen leads the charge over the left side. Good. Thought about the three. Kick out, Brogan Sams. He'll fire up a long three, and it's good. 21 points now for Brogan Sams. That's his fifth triple of the evening. 46-32 St. Albans as we are under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Brogan Sams has been impressive here. JoJo Green flick down inside to kick out. Willis penetrates baseline. Now Legros in the paint, goes to the basket. The kick out to Green. Wide open three. Too strong back iron. Long rebound into the hands of Holden Young. And here comes St. Albans Sams again. Works it over on the left side. Back over to Young. Young looking down low. Nothing there. Back out to Sams. Long skip pass. They work it down into Pollen. Low post. Hands it off to Young from the corner. That one airballed into the hands of Hampton. Ball knocked away. Gathered up by Parks. His layup won't go. And Holden gathers. St. Albans. Sam's three. That one's short. And now we have a whistle and a foul on the Red Dragons. A push in the back. We get that one on Holden Young. That's his first. Parker Odell re-enters for the Redskins with 57 seconds to go. 46-32, St. Albans leading Hurricane. St. Albans coming into tonight 2-4 on the season. Hurricane 5-2. Only 2 losses for Hurricane were a couple of out-of-state losses. Contact, no whistle. Holland gathers. Got it tipped away into the hands of Odell. Odell penetrates left side. Rejected away by Pollen. And here comes St. Albans with Jakari Good. Good. All the way to the basket. Layup is good for Jakari Good. And now a whistle. And a delay of game, I believe, was called on St. Albans. Touching the ball after it came through the net. I believe that was the call. 48-32 Red Dragons. Hampton walks it across the timeline. They'll work the last shot here in the third quarter. Hampton, right side, gives it over to Odell. He'll catch and shoot. Three, short, rebound, Legros, put back, won't go. And we come to the end of the third quarter. All Red Dragons right now as they lead the Redskins of Hurricane 48-32 here on Metro News Television.
Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
High school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by Go-Mart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times, go for Go-Mart. Jack Withler alongside our video productions crew as we head to the fourth quarter. St. Albans leading 48-32 over Hurricane. 21 points tonight so far for the sophomore guard for the St. Albans and Brogan Sams. 9 points for Tyron Pollen leading the way for Hurricane. 10 points for Carson Odell. 8 coming from JoJo Green as JoJo Green will trigger it in here near side to start things off here in the fourth quarter. Hurricane in the all black, St. Albans in the home whites. Legros left wing. Puts it down into the paint and a travel on Parker Odell. It's the second time they've got him for a travel tonight. St. Albans outscored Hurricane in that third quarter, 13-8. Skip pass, far side. Down into the short corner now, low post. Tyron Pollen kicks it over near side. Good three. That one's short off the front of the iron. No good. Into the hands of Carson Odell. He'll bring it across the timeline. Left side, Legros puts it on the floor. Euro step, scoop shot won't go. But a whistle and a foul on St. Albans, Tyron Pollen. That's his third personal. 2 shots coming up for Sean Legros. Legros scored the first 4 points of the ball game, but then has been held scoreless as that one hits off the iron. No good. 6'4" senior. Just 2 of 7 from the foul line coming into tonight. Second shot, and he swishes that one in, 1 of 2. He's got 5 points. St. Albans just 2 of 4 from the foul line tonight so far. And now Hurricane 5 of 11. They get it into Pollen. Deuce McLean was cutting to the basket. Pollen couldn't get it to him. All tipped away. Clare spins in the paint. Up and in for Xavion Clare. Fortunate there for St. Albans. Odell Thought about the three. Now gives it back over to JoJo Green. Ball tipped away by McLean, but Parker Odell there. Now Carson Odell. He'll fire a three. That went off the front iron. No good. McLean with the rebound. They try to trap him. He gives it over to Brogan Sams. Sams races into the front court, and now he is bumped. And they'll get a foul on Carson Odell. I believe that's his second. It is. And a good sign for the Red Dragons as Zay Hall re-enters. Went off earlier. Sean Legros also checking back in for Hurricane as the Red Dragons will inbound it. They get it in to Brogan Sams, and ball tipped away and stolen. And now we have a whistle, and maybe the ball went out of along the baseline, and Hurricane may have touched it last. It was a late whistle, and the indication was St. Albans' ball. So Red Dragons will inbound it along the baseline. Feed it down in low post, spin move. Rejected away by Legros. Pollen gathers, put back. That one won't go. Offensive board by Claire. Layup won't go in, but he is fouled, and he'll earn a trip to the foul line. St. Albans right now just pounding the offensive glass. Take a look at that replay as Claire gathers the rebound and is fouled. 6'3" junior, 75% from the free throw line on the season. And he misses that one. First trip to the foul line tonight for Xavion Clare. He's got 7 points. Has played well coming off the bench tonight for head coach Brian England. Second shot on the way, and that one rims off, and another offensive board for St. Albans. Pollen has it. He'll kick it out to Deuce McLean, and they'll reset the offense with 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hall out top. Now McLean again. Hurricane extending that zone defense out. St. Albans in no hurry to put up a shot. They try to trap over on the far side. Sams loses the handle. Parker Odell down the other side. Throws it up, won't go. Sams trying to gather into the hands of Legros, and he is fouled by Claire. I believe that's a second personal foul on Xavion Clare. It is. Team foul number 2 on St. Albans. Timeout on the court. It's a full one. We'll take it with them with 5:52 to go. 50-33, St. Albans leading Hurricane. You're watching high school basketball on Metro News Television, brought to you by Go-Mart.
Performance Chevrolet wants to get you in a new ride for 2025.
So bring in anything you can push, pull, or drag, and we guarantee $1,000 trade.
Now's the time to buy with falling rates and no payment till spring.
Check out our great rebates and easy-to-use online finance application process.
Let service get your ride ready for the new year and the tough winter months ahead.
Drive into 2025 with Performance Chevrolet.
If you just got $1,000 for a yard ornament, you've been to truck country.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
17-point advantage for St. Albans over Hurricane. 5:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jack Whitler alongside our video productions crew. Thanks for joining us. Score up in Morgantown. Spring Mills leading Morgantown after 3 quarters, 43-32 in that one. As we come out of the timeout, JoJo Green out top between the two circles. Man-to-man defense for St. Albans. Now JoJo Green works it over on the right side. Jack Willis top of the key. Green, he'll fire up a 3. That one's short. Skims the front of the iron into the hands of Brogan Sams. They try to trap. He loses it out of bounds. And a turnover gives the ball back to Hurricane. As soon as he gathered it up, about 3 players for Hurricane trying to trap him. And they were successful as Willis will trigger it in along the baseline. Puts it into Green. Green into the paint, up and in for JoJo Green. He's got 10 points. Matches the 10 points from Carson Odell. And full court pressure being applied. They get it in. Zay Hall over to right side Claire. Xavier Claire goes to the basket. Too strong. Battle for the rebound. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Red Dragons. Although inbound at far side along the baseline with Deuce McLean. Looking for Sams, now kicks it out top. Now Sams has it over on the left wing. They'll pull it all the way back out. McLean, left wing, penetrates, goes to the basket, shot up and in for Deuce McLean. He's got 5 points. Quickly, JoJo Green barrels his way into the paint, and shot is rejected, but a whistle and a foul on St. Albans. And that one will be charged to Xavier Claire, his third. Team foul number 3 on St. Albans. 2 shots coming up for JoJo Green. Green 0 for 1 tonight from the foul line. Just a 39% free throw shooter on the season, and he gets the first one to go down. Gives him 11 points. Sean Hampton re-enters for Hurricane, and re-entering for St. Albans will be Curtis Parks. 4:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Second shot for Green. And that one's short into the hands of Parks. Sams quickly into the front court. Sams goes all the way to the basket, and he is fouled by Allegros. Logan Sams challenging the taller Allegros that time. As you take a look at the replay, got him on the wrist there. 2 shots for Brogan Sams. First shot up and in. He's got 22 points. Averaging just over 18 points. Excuse me, just under 18 points, 17.8 on the season. He makes 1 and 2. JoJo Green quickly into the front court. Over on the right side, penetrates into the paint. Scoop shot up with the right hand, count it, and a foul on St. Albans. So JoJo Green. You can see when he got it, he was going right to the basket. They get the foul on a reach in there by Brogan Sams. That's his first. So the and one here for Green. And he misses it. Long rebound in the hands of Carson Odell. And I thought maybe he was fouled, and maybe he thought he was fouled, but they'll get him with a travel. Xavier Claire will re-enter for the Redskins. 4:34 to go. Fourth quarter action here inside St. Albans High School. McLean works it over to Parks inside. Claire flips it back to the corner. Now McLean backs it back out. Works off the screen, top of the key. Right side pass over to Zay Hall. He'll dribble out top. Now Parks with it, puts it on the floor. Parks into the paint, kick out. And again, St. Albans just running time off the clock. As Hall is, ball got knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Red Dragons. 4:04 to go here in the fourth quarter, 53-38. St. Albans leading. They get it in, low block, shot won't go. Scramble for the rebound, and they say it was off of JoJo Green. It'll stay with St. Albans. Midway point here in the fourth quarter, and a timeout taken by St. Albans' Brian England. He calls for a 30-second timeout. Or maybe that was Sutherland that called the 30-second timeout. I believe it was. So I stand corrected. Midway point here in the fourth quarter. St. Albans leading 53-38 again. Coming up next for St. Albans, they'll be at Parkersburg on Thursday night, then Saturday at Capital. And I believe that Capital game will also be on Metro News Television, as well as Video Productions. And I believe Jeff Jenkins, who is seated down to the right of me, he's got tonight's game on the radio on 580 WCHS. I believe he'll be on the call on Saturday at that Capital and St. Albans contest as McLean feeds it out top to Parks. Now Sam's with it. Brogan Sam's right side. Penetrates in the paint, gives it over to Claire. Claire, spin move, got it swiped away. Into the hands of Parks. They feed it back out top again. St. Albans just trying to play keep away. And finally, they foul Parks as soon as he catches it. They'll get the foul on Legros. That's his second. Team foul number 4. So the second, or both teams with 4 team fouls. As McLean will trigger it in near side. Gets it into Hall. Back over to Sam's right side, and now a whistle. And a foul. I believe they got it on Parker Odell. And McLean hit the deck. So it'll be McLean to go to the line to shoot 2. First personal on Parker Odell. Excuse me, that's his third. McLean at the line to shoot 2. 1 of 2 from the foul line tonight. He's got 5 points. As the left-hander puts it up and in for his 6th point of the evening. Second shot coming up for Deuce McLean, and he buries both of them. 7 points for McLean, 55-38, 3:33 to go. Quickly, JoJo Green works his way down in the paint, and we have a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards the Red Dragons. You see JoJo Green now. As soon as he gets the ball, he is going to dribble down in the paint. He's either going to make the basket and get fouled and go to the line, or he's going to get fouled and go to the line. So he's got a good game plan that time. St. Albans just defended it well. There's a quick foul there on JoJo Green. That's his second. So now shooting 2 will be Xavion Clare. Where he is 0 of 2 from the foul line tonight. 75% free throw shooter coming into tonight, 6 of 8. And he swishes the first one. Gives him 8 points. Second shot coming up for Clare. 6'3" junior guard. And that one rims out no good. Rebound Legros, and Legros comes down with a cramp in his right calf as they stop the clock. So Legros is down underneath the St. Albans basket, and as soon as he came down, he grabbed for his right calf. So they're stretching him out. St. Albans, Tyron Pollard will re-enter, and it looks like Jack Willis will come back out onto the floor for Hurricane. We have a break here, 3:21 to go. Coming up next for Hurricane, they'll be at home, back-to-back home contests. On January 20th, they'll entertain the Big Reds of Parkersburg, and then the Black Eagles come to Hurricane High School on the 22nd. A final up on the hill, George Washington defeats Huntington 74-46. So the Patriots victorious in that one over the Highlanders. 3:21 to go in this one. get it in to JoJo Green. McLean guarding him. He works it over on the right side. Tried to flip it into Odell, and miscommunication there between Green and Odell, and a takeaway. And now Zay Hall again comes up limping. Looks like in the same area as he went down. I believe it was cramping earlier, as he is squeezing that upper calf now, trying to massage that cramp out. Just wait till he gets old and he has those at 3 a.m. Those are not fun. First-hand experience. First of 2 foul shots for Hall, and he buries the first one. He's got 8 points. Stay hydrated, folks. Second shot for Hall, and that one rolls in. 2 of 2 from the foul line. Gives him 9 points, 58-38, a 20-point advantage. Just over 3 minutes to go in this one. Quickly catch and shoot for Odell. That one misses everything, and Willis gives chase. And he goes up into the 5th row and has a seat. I think that's Bunky Buckets up there. Former George Washington Patriot star, now playing for the Yellow Jackets at West Virginia State. And they get a foul on Odell. Says that's his 4th on the scoreboard. So we'll walk to the other end, and Deuce McLean will be at the foul line, where he is 2 of 2 on the evening. Make that 3 of 4, excuse me. And the first shot hits off the right side, no good. Second shot coming up for the senior, Deuce McLean. And he left that one short. Rebound out into the hands of Willis. He'll bring it across the timeline. Willis goes all the way to the basket, and his layup is good. His first field goal of the evening. Full court pressure, 2:45 to go. And a reach-in foul on Carson Odell. Deuce McLean trying to get a sheepy there. And now he'll walk to the other end. Take a look at that last little ticky-tack stuff. So 2 shots coming up for McLean. He missed his last 2. Three of 6 from the foul line. Make it 4 of 7 now for McLean. Second one up for the senior. Makes both of those. He's got 9 points. Back to a 20-point advantage, 60-40, St. Albans leading. Red Dragons led 20-9 after the first quarter. They've been in control of this one. As a 3-pointer from the left side for Willis. Gives him 6 points. Hurricane did cut it down to single digits. Pump fake, up and in for Pollen. He's got 11 points. Parker Odell from the right side for 3. And a whistle. Not sure what. We've got a technical foul. I believe one of the players caught the ball and threw it out of bounds. So they called a technical on Hurricane. So Holden Young will be at the line for 2. And he rolls that one off the front of the iron, no good. I'm not sure if they got it on. I would think it would go on a player. I did not see it. Producer was telling me. Second shot up for Young, and he makes 1 and 2. St. Albans, 9 of 14 from the foul line here in the fourth quarter. 2:09 to go. Red Dragons in control of this one. Work it over to the left wing. Now Young back out top the hall. McLean here near side. Just trying to play keep away and run time off the clock. And a reach-in foul. I believe this will go against Willis. Stops the clock with 2 minutes. It's his third. 2 shots again for Deuce McLean. First shot up, rolls off the right side of the iron, no good. Deuce McLean, the senior. I believe he's got a sister that's a in gymnastics down at LSU. As he makes 1 and 2. He's got 10 points. Quickly, a 3 is good by Parker Odell. He is fouled by McLean, and McLean helps him up off the floor. Of course, McLean did attend Hurricane High School. Played football for the Redskins briefly a couple years ago. Heck of a talent, heck of a baseball talent as well. So count the 3-pointer for Parker Odell, and he completes the 4-point play. Gives him 10 points. As we go under 2 minutes, and almost an errant pass there. Sams gathers, now backs it back out with a dribble. And they finally foul him with 1:47 to go. They get that on Odell. Scoreboard says that's his 5th foul. And I'm not sure if that's correct or not. I think it might only be his 3rd. So Brogan Sam's at the line to shoot 2. And he rolls that one in. 23 points tonight for Brogan Sams, including 5 3-pointers as he makes both. 24 points now. 66-50, 1:43 to go. Hampton. JoJo Green will fire up a 3, and that one's in. He's got 16 points. A little too late for this scoring barrage here in the fourth quarter for the Redskins, as Sams has it, and they grab his jersey. And stops the clock with 1:23 to go. 3rd foul on JoJo Green. Brogan Sams right back to the foul line. He left that one short. Checking in for St. Albans will be Xavion Clare. Holden Young will get a break over on the bench. Clare with 8 points tonight. Has 1 and 2 from the foul line that time for Sams. He's got 25 points. The 1:20 to go here in the contest. St. Albans leading 67-53, a long 3, and another 3 for JoJo Green. Gives him 19 points, and a timeout taken by Hurricane. I believe that's going to be a full timeout. Nope, it'll be a 30. So we'll stay right here. High school basketball right here on Metro News Television is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Also tonight's game sponsor, Black Angus Meats and Deli right here in St. Albans. For the freshest cut meat right here, right in the store. Black Angus Meats and Deli, 722 Canal Terrace in St. Albans, 304-727-1234. Thank our game sponsors tonight, GoMart and Black Angus Meats and Deli right here in St. Albans. That sounds good. Minute 13 to go here in the contest. 67-56. St. Albans leading Hurricane. St. Albans will go to 3-4 on the season, barring any miracle here for the Redskins. They get it into the front court. Claire works it over on the far side. Now they back it back out to McLean. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Albans with 62 seconds. And now head coach Brian England wants to talk it over with his team. He calls a 30-second timeout. He does not have a 30-second timeout. It's a full timeout. 62 seconds. We'll take it with them. 67-56, St. Albans leading Hurricane.
Ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Back inside St. Albans High School, Tex M. Williams Gymnasium inbound, and a quick foul by Hurricane. Took 1 second off the clock. Well, they get the foul on Willis. That's his fourth. And at the foul line for two is Zay Hall, the 5'8 junior guard. 2 of 2 from the foul line tonight. He's got 9 points, and he left that one short. Tomorrow night down in Hurricane, it'll be the girls' turn as St. Albans ranked number 4 in the latest coaches poll in 4A. Hurricane at number 7. That'll be a doozy. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Hall. He's got 10 points. We go under a minute. 3 from the right corner from Parker Odell. That went off the mark and rebound into the hands of Pollen. And he is fouled, so the clock is stopped with 52.7 seconds, and we'll make the slow walk down the other end. 5:30 JV tomorrow night in that girls contest. St. Albans at Hurricane. 7 o'clock will be the varsity contest. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow night and you're in the Hurricane area, head on over to Hurricane High School for that one. As the first one up and in for Tyron Pollen. Gives him 12 points. His first trip to the foul line tonight. And he makes both. 13 points now for Pollen. 70-56. Hampton picks it up near midcourt. JoJo Green fires up a 3. That one off the mark. Saved by Hampton, and a 3 is good for Carson Odell from the left wing. A foul on, I believe, JoJo Green. Stops the clock with 37 seconds. That field goal right there is only the second field goal of the second half for Carson Odell. So that'll send Deuce McLean back to the foul line. He's 5 of 8 now, 6 of 8 or 6 of 9 from the foul line here in the fourth. Second shot for McLean, and he left that one short. Rebound, JoJo Green, 35 seconds. Odell again, 3, back iron, won't go. Long rebound into the hands of Green. He'll go to the corner, fire up. That one an air ball. Odell gathers, back out top. Parker Odell. whips it into the corner. Green, another three off the iron, no good. Finally corralled by McLean, and he is fouled with 16.3 seconds to go. Well, I thought he was fouled. No, they have a held ball. So it'll stay with Hurricane. There was no foul. My mistake. That's my one mistake tonight. Came with 16 seconds to go in the game. Odell, turn and shoot. He's got 16 points. Back-to-back three-pointers for Carson Odell. Holland goes in and flushes it down with two hands and puts an exclamation point on this victory for St. Albans tonight. 72-62, the final as the Red Dragons defeat the Redskins. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and recap it from there inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans victorious over her.
Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. Final score, St. Albans Red Dragons get the victory over Hurricane by a final score of 72-62. St. Albans took the lead after one, 20-9. Then went into the halftime break, leading by 11, 35-24. Outscored Hurricane in the third quarter, 13-8 to take a 48-32 lead into the final frame. It was Hurricane with a late flurry, especially from behind the arc, connected with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 three-pointers in that fourth quarter for the Redskins, but it was not enough as St. Albans holds off for a 72-62 victory. St. Albans now raises their record to 3-4 on the season, as Hurricane, with the loss, will go to 5-3 on the season. Take a look at some unofficial scoring here tonight. First for the Redskins, leading the way, JoJo Green, the 6'4 junior wing player, 19 points. 11 of those coming in the fourth quarter. 16 points tonight for Carson Odell. 10 points for Parker Odell. 6 points coming from Jack Willis. 5 tonight for Sean Legros. 4 points from Noshawn Hampton, and rounding out the scoring for the Redskins, 2 points for Tyshawn Dews. The Redskins unofficially 7 of 14 from the foul line, 50% from there. For St. Albans, Leading scorer is their leading scorer on the season, sophomore guard Brogan Sams. Impressive outing once again. Hit the game winner against Nitro back on January 3rd tonight. He chipped in 25 points, including 5 3-pointers. So 25 points tonight for Brogan Sams. 13 points coming from Tyron Pollen. 10 points apiece from Zay Hall and Deuce McLean. 8 points from Xavion Clare. Clare coming off the bench, chipping in 8 points. 3 points from Jakari Good. And rounding out the scoring, 1 point for Holden Young. St. Albans tonight, 61% as a team from the foul line, 17 of 28. And they were 15 of 26 there in the fourth quarter. So St. Albans gets the victory, 72-62 over Hurricane. Again, St. Albans raises their record now 3-4. They'll be back in action in a couple of days. Thursday, they'll travel to Parkersburg to take on the Big Reds, and then at Capitol on Saturday. For the Redskins, 5-3 now on the season. Even their record up at 1-1 in conference play. St. Albans also 1-1 in the MSAC now. But next up for Lance Sutherland and his ball club, they will be home against Parkersburg on January the 20th. And then they entertain the Black Eagles of South Charleston on the 22nd. So that'll do it from here inside St. Albans High School. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors and all of you for tuning in tonight on Video Productions, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as the Metro News television app. Again, we want to thank our game sponsors, Go-Mart and Black Angus Meats and Deli. For our crew here tonight, I'm Jack Witho saying so long from St. Albans High School. The Red Dragons get the victory over the Redskins, 72-62. You've been watching live streaming coverage of high school basketball right here on the Metro News television app presented by Go-Mart Stores.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
It's January at Performance Pre-Owned Auto Outlet.
And our lot is jam-packed full of inventory.
If you can push it, pull it, or drag it, we'll give you at least $1,000 trade-in.
Let service keep your ride ready for bad winter weather. Mention this commercial and you'll get 10% off of your next service.
Stop and see us in Weston for a deal jam-packed full of savings.
Push, pull, or drag your trade in for a guaranteed $1,000. Just 99 seconds off of exit 99.
Hello, I'm Chris Braley, owner of Braley Care Homes. What separates Braley Care Homes apart is that we focus on home. Home is where they want to be, and home is what we give them. We are licensed for 16 residents, which allows us to provide individual attention to those that need it. We prepare home-cooked meals in our country kitchen so they can have a sensory experience of that process. When I have a family member come to me and say, gosh, they seem to be so much calmer, or they're talking so much more, that means everything to me.
Braley Care Homes, where caring is our business.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. and a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.